It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers come into this one after the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. This is a team they played pretty well against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to keep that edge tonight. And Devin Booker, the young
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, and a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. Sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And this is their first time matched up with the Suns this season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches that teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is how I think we should play?
Yeah, well, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, was that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put Derek Fisher in the right spot on the floor to take advantage of the defense that you're facing.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle, it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Right? They happen with intent.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Jermichael Green is out there with Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. And the Black Mamba nickname, one of the things that I think fans really embrace. They know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly, watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting name. Look it up.
Makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right, yeah. And you like that? You like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone. Right? I enter that don't play around around zone.
I like that zone. Yeah. Your opponents didn't like that zone. And the shot goes down. Green's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Yeah, Tony Allen was my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going against Tony
monster,
Allen.
Huh?
He was
monster.
amazing. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. Yeah. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come for the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He's like, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell is why I love competing against Raja.
Yeah, there were some battles with you and him when you played with Phoenix.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, there's no back down.
Yes,
though, right?
none.
Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
Here's Green after the made shot from AI. Offensive rebound. Booker rejected by Harris.
I mean, you have to be cognizant of where Harris is. He's solid at timing when to block shots.
Kobe, in other sports, I mean, people always admired the mind of Peyton Manning playing in the NFL. Tom Brady, the way he thinks the game through. I compare you to that. Did you have that same kind of fascination in other sports with the great players that were similar to you in basketball?
Yeah, we used to get together. I remember the first time I met Peyton was at an Orlando Magic game, 99. He came in the locker room. We were just getting started. I was just asking questions about his process and stuff. He started going to like mock cover 2 and and I was like, and he went on for like a good 5 minutes. When he was done, I said, Peyton, I don't understand anything you just said. Right? But he spoke at a level of detail that was beyond fascinating.
You were impressed by that?
Yes, which then leads to more questions. Like Tom and I talk often about that stuff too, and how much we love the game, how much we love the process and the attention to every little detail. It's fun to be around, no matter the industry.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Wagner. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for LeBron. And Ball subbed in for Harris. And Kobe, I know you'd spend a fair amount of time watching video and scouting your opponents. How would your film study change from regular season to say, the playoffs?
I had more time to prepare in the postseason, so I can watch more film and really focus on the entire package of the team that we're facing.
Not just the guy that's defending you?
No, not just the guy that's defending me.
All of it.
But all of it,
right?
How do they play us defensively as a team? How do they play us individually? How do we need to play them as a team? How do we need to play them individually? Start looking at kind of the grand scheme of things. In a regular season, most of these film sessions, for me at least anyway, took place on the plane. Right, in between games. So when I get to the hotel, I can rest generally.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago, only converting at about a 72% clip from the line.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 7-point differential. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
A poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Well, the effort plainly was not there. I mean, they often settled for tougher, lower percentage shots, and that makes it hard to win.
Now, here's Zubac. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's AI, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
Yeah, I concur. I mean, definitely on the roll right now. Seems like everything he's throwing up is going down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Yep, that one goes in there. AI's got 15 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Booker outside. A shot off that time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. NBA champion. Quite an accomplishment. Here's what winning his first NBA title has meant for AI.
You know, when you're a kid and you think about that moment for so long, like what you say, like how you react and celebrate, everything plays out in your head, you know, like 1,000 times before you even get to the NBA. But there is absolutely nothing that can prepare you for that feeling. I'd say that I had a smile on my face probably till about late July. and that's when I knew that it was time to get back to work so I could feel that elation again.
And Greg, you talk to any of the greats in the NBA, they will all tell you there is nothing that compares to winning that first title.
And to be so crucial to the team winning like AI was in their postseason run last year, that is something special, and he'll always have that with him for the rest of his life.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Yeah, outworking them right now, plain and simple. I mean, they've been terrific in the open floor.
Hart is out there with Ingram. Then it's AI. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Ball in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 28 points and was a force on defense, knocking away shots every second he was on the floor. Nobody could stop him. He completely took over the game. Same thing he'll be looking to do here tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that hot, it takes a while to cool down.
And you know what, Greg? I think defensively they're going to be ready.
They're shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Free throw good, James.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
Harris, right side. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Well, Kobe, I know you can't stay any longer, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of all of our fans watching and playing the game tonight. Always a pleasure to have you drop by our broadcast.
No, thank you for having me, man. And, anytime.
There he is, the legendary Kobe Bryant. And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with the franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
AI passes to James. AI kicks to Harris. Back to AI. And AI throws it down.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Clippers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Booker with it, working on AI. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Booker.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
James, the pass to AI. Johnson with the block. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Lakers on top, up 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Really an incredible game from AI.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Suns, Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Ayton is out there with Green, and it's Johnson in at the one spot. In the NBA, Clark, great offense sometimes overcomes great defense. The fadeaway jumper, an example of one of the more unstoppable shots players make.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, you think of guys like Dirk Nowitzki, LeBron James. Dirk's was so unorthodox, and at his size, just impossible to get to his shot when he stepped away from you. And LeBron has mastered it with his athleticism and strength. I mean, he'll fade away and fade 8-10 feet away from you and still get that shot off. So those two guys, I mean, if you're talking about major fadeaways currently in the last decade, I don't think you can find anybody that would top him.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Brandon Ingram comes in for Harris. Lakers leading by 8. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kuzma's got his third bucket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the Suns call time here. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Booker.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Kuzma passes to Ingram. And it's AI missing.
Looked like he rushed the layup to me. I mean, the defense was late on contesting that one.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Booker. Here's Bender. Johnson for 3. But they get it back. Ayton kicks to Johnson. Buries the long-range jumper. And now just a 4-point Laker lead.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Booker with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Ingram, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Lakers lead by 6. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Ayton kicks to Johnson. Over AI. Johnson can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And it's AI missing.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
And good that time.
Man, when he's this close to the bucket, he's dangerous. You got to find a way to keep Jackson away from the goal.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. And for the Suns. Lakers trail by 4. Wagner out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harris. Then it's AI. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Warren, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
That's tipped. AI passes to Wagner. Count the basket.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
Well, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves. Got to prevent them from getting good looks this late in the ball game. You got to come up with stops.
Warren against Harris. Warren finds Booker. And yes, it's good. Booker's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Suns.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
AI passes to Wagner. Back to AI. Oh, good on the 3.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Kicks it out to Booker. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 9-point Suns lead.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Well, you know, the D just hasn't been there for real. I mean, these shooters are getting any perimeter shot they want. It's a bunch of warm-up jump shots out there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. Here's Holmes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. And for the Suns, Ayton comes in for Green, and it's Johnson in for Bridges. Here's Booker. It's deflected. Harris kicks to AI. James has a 2-pointer. And that one comes up a bit short.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
But tried by Booker. And Wagner pulls it down. Lakers trail by 6. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. The shot's good. And it's 8 points for Corey Harris.
A guy you can trust in critical spots. Harris, sensational at delivering for his team when they need it most.
Warren against LeBron. Right at the free throw line. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. AI passes to Kuzma. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Now here's Holmes. He's guarded close. Stolen by Corey Harris. The pass to Kuzma. Down low. AI kicks to Kuzma. LeBron outside. Here's AI. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And they take the lead. Kuzma's got 11 in the second half.
Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
Goes up on the high post. And good. He nails it. And the Suns lead by 1.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient. And he is, playing to his strengths.
Knocked away. And stolen by AI. Here's Harris. And it's Corey Harris slamming it down hard.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing him deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And the Suns call time. They're down by 1. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you could be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Igor Kokoshkov coaching his team during the break. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Up the floor, a pull-up. The shot misses. The Suns go the other way with it. Booker in the corner. And stolen by James. Johnson. Here's Warren. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And so they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Exactly. You're right on top of it, Greg. No need to chuck up a 3. Just be smart and get a quality shot.
Ayton kicks to Johnson. From past the arc. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer. And the Lakers call time here. Passes it to James. The 19-foot shot. Got it! Got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
you know what we need to do? We need to figure out what we're doing tonight after this, you know? So I'm talking about I want to get some food.
Hey, great effort out there, guys. AI, need you for an interview real quick.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All right, guys.
You know the drill.
Let's do it.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Time now to catch up with our special post-game guest.
Hey, this is Shaq. Hurrah! You've been beasting these last few games, and it's fun to watch. Anything you feel you've done differently to make this impact?
Oh, man, you know, Shaq, sometimes adrenaline takes over, and I just decide it's time to go out there and put on a show. You know, I'm a man of the people, and the people won't win, so that's what I'm going to give them.
You're not a man, you're an animal. Hurrah!
And thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. We'll see you next time, and the time after that, too.